I said to myself, if I could paint a painting in one evening, get about 50-60% of it done, then I'll start a YouTube channel. And this was the character that I did with a monochromatic blue and some gold. It's a lovely tell your mother kind of a day. Trying to work. Let's get this shindig started. Every wizard needs his wand. Here I'm using golden white paint. Covers really well. We'll do the whole sky with golden paints. And we'll do an orange, yellow, reddish sky to complement the monochromatic blue we got going on. I shall call this creature the one-legged mountain chameleon dragon snake. Yeah. In 2004, I was just going to hide out, lay low, and just focus on my art. Here he is. The first painting I ever did, finished painting. I think it's about 3 feet by 2 feet. Yeah, he was referenced. It was 2004. By 2005, I had quite a few paintings hanging on my walls and my 12-foot high ceilings. And as you can see here, I clearly have no idea what's going on, but I'm loving the process for sure. This will be my first time painting fur. I rarely paint animals because that's a road that's well traveled. And besides, what fun would it be if I couldn't create my own animals or creatures? Now the fur is looking a little bit better. This was done in 2004 with a black Sharpie marker, some blue and white paint. Really having fun with the black Sharpie marker, so I thought I'd do another one. Experimenting with pointillism was quite interesting, so I thought I'd do one more. Of course, he's smoking weed. You paint what you know. Well, it looks like my one-legged furry mountain chameleon dragon snake is coming together. Gotta focus on these scales now. This is a 4-foot by 4-foot canvas, pretty big. A friend of mine found this canvas in the garbage. He said it was huge and some abstract shitty painting was underneath, so I took it and painted that character on there. It's called The Sleeper Has Awakened. Well, it's time to take this paint party outside with my best friend, Moses Eugene. You won't always be motivated, so you must always be disciplined. Right, Moses? Those eyes definitely don't look like a chameleon. Now here's a picture I painted in 2004, Sorrow. I loved it so much, I sold it and painted another one for myself. Well, it's so hot outside here that my paints are drying too fast, so I'm going to bring the party back indoors where I can keep better control of the temperature. My father used to be a custodian in this elementary school, and a teacher was throwing away these old world maps. You know, the kind you pull down from the blinds, like a blind over the chalkboard. So I painted a samurai face on it, and it's over 5 feet in length. I drew this Barry Windsor Smith piece with Prismacolor pencil crayons, and he taught me the meaning of power. That would make that picture 40 years old. I gotta fix this guy's feet. He's a mess. And yeah, 2004, I would paint on anything. This is an old bookshelf I found in an alley. And I found these old puzzles that had MDF on the backs of them. So I painted this Chicky Poo on one. And on the other one, I think it was, yeah, my Egyptian chicken. Check him out. He's not too bad. When I'm painting like this, it's probably late, like 2 o'clock in the morning. But you get lost in time and space. And just enjoy the process. Well, his eyes are finally starting to look like a chameleon. I just thought up a name for this painting. I'm gonna call it, I Heard You Was Looking For Me. Here's the paintbrush I'm using. I found this old ceiling tile that was made into a bulletin board, and it was just riddled with pinholes. So it gave great texture to my alien painting. In 2006, I was going to open my own gallery, but as usual, the landlord was quite sketchy. So I decided with my roommate, we're going to move to the big city. Oh yeah. So I packed up all my art and headed to the West Coast. A nice big place to store and show off all my art. But most people there in Vancouver, artist-wise, not so friendly. But the city was awesome. The beaches were great. The harbors were nice. The aqua bus. And I lived in East Van. Yeah, right next to Chinatown. So much to see there. There's so much to do. It was good times in Vancouver. Chinese New Year, Gung Hoi Fat Choi. The 2010 Winter Olympics, showing off Canada's pride. Also, 420. I don't think I missed any of those. Always a good time. There's 421. Pretty good crowd. That year had live music. It was a good time. And a good crowd. Back to the painting here. I didn't like the way the hair was going, so I whited that out. The guy needs a tongue. You see I got the feet, or the foot, somewhat in there. But I'm not sure if I'll go with that. Red for the eyes. And then I'll add the blues over top of all of this. I'm going to soften up the background here. Still not happy with how the feet look. I'll be changing that. And here's my palette. To change this, attach that, change this hoofs. Now we're gonna finish this fucker right now. Check it out. Whimsical. As promised, I need to show you the next painting. This one I call the Alien King skull. It's not done, but it will be. This is another from the imagination. Looks pretty cool, huh? The one thing I learned about painting and drawing from your imagination is that it is the purest form of art out there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Boom.